Welcome to today's episode of the Tech Bytes podcast, where we dive into the fascinating world of cutting-edge technology, systems, and everything in between. Today, we're exploring something truly unique, a boot sector operating system called osle. That's right, it's a real-mode OS that fits in just 5 to 10 bytes. I know it sounds unbelievable, right? But stick with me, because this tiny powerhouse has some remarkable features packed into its compact size. osle is written in x86 assembly language, and despite its diminutive dimensions, it can run commands and built-ins through its shell, manage files with its file system, and even do cooperative process management, spawning child processes. It's like having a mini operating system right at your fingertips. One of the coolest aspects is its software development kit, or SDK. This tiny kit actually helps users get started with writing their own programs that run on osle. Imagine creating your own operating system programs. That brings up a key question. What kind of projects could you dream up using such a small operating system? What if you wanted to write a simple text-based game, or maybe a tiny calculator? The possibilities are quite intriguing, and certainly a fun challenge for the coding enthusiast. All right, let's dig deeper into how to get started with osle. Developers can use tools like NASM, NewMake, and even Box if they want to simulate hardware. For our listeners who use macOS or Linux, the installation instructions are relatively straightforward, especially if you're familiar with using package managers. If you've ever played around with creating your own software, you know how exciting it can be to take the step from coding to seeing your work run live. The tutorial provided with osle walks you through the process of building and running your first osle program. Can you imagine running your tiny creation on an actual device? Just a word of caution though, the method to write the built image to a device comes with a stern warning. You definitely want to be careful, or you might end up damaging your hardware. It's a reminder that with great power comes great responsibility. Now let's pivot to a more community-focused aspect of osle. It encourages contributions, whether it's reporting issues, submitting pull requests, or even suggesting new features. It highlights a welcoming and collaborative atmosphere within the developer community. So I'm curious, have you ever contributed to an open-source project? What was your experience like? It's a great way to learn and connect with others who share similar interests. Before we wrap up, it's important to note that the osle project is licensed under the MIT license, which is a pretty permissive license, making it easier for anyone to modify and distribute the software. To sum it up, osle is not just a tiny operating system. It's a gateway for innovation, creativity, and collaboration within the tech community. Whether you're looking to dabble in hardware, software, or you're just curious about how an operating system can be so small yet so functional, osle offers a unique experience. Thanks for tuning into today's episode of Tech Bytes. We're always eager to hear your thoughts. So what are you waiting for? Jump into the world of tiny operating systems and maybe even share your own osle projects with us. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.